Oh! What? Okay, let me pause this for a second. I try to think of something to do before this video starts because I feel like I have to put on an act, and then, literally 30, not even a second, 30 milliseconds into hearing that click, and it's going, I'm like, why am I doing this? Anyways, so, my name's Zach Rohr, I'm HB Positive, and it is August 31st. Pause. Alright, doing this over. It is August 31st, 2015. This is day 37 of these videos. I'm not wanting to rush through this, but I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go to bed, but it's been a great day. I sat down with my doctor today, and we went over my genotype test. And for those who are kind of just wondering what that is, a genotype test essentially, I guess, is very... how to break this down? Essentially, the way my doctor explained it to me was that the reason why I took the test is so that way they knew specifically what version of the virus I had inside of me, and so that way we can go ahead and base the decision on what medication to give me off of that. My doctor was very happy at the fact that the strain I have is very non-resistant to all of the medication currently on the market that we have available, which is a good thing because you want to make sure that it doesn't resist. You want to make sure that it succumbs to the medication. So she said as long as I don't skip any days, because it's weird. They explain it where it's like, it's not the end of the world if you miss a day, but you really shouldn't if you don't have to. And I want to pass that same urgency on to you, especially those who are just now beginning to take the medication. And one thing I've really been trying to work on psychologically is that I have to take medication, and it's weird, and you go through phases. Sometimes you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this, and that's what's right, and then some days you're like, I'm 22, but I think, again, this is just one of those things where you got to buckle down, you just got to do the right thing, and it's take your medication, and keep taking it. If you're having issues, if you just can't stomach it, if you're, having more serious side effects, then please talk to your doctor because then they can work with you to figure out what they need to do. Past that, take your meds. And so tomorrow I pick them up, and I'm hoping that I can sit in my doctor's office when I take them just because I don't know how I will respond. And I would actually recommend that to everyone. It's funny, my mom actually is the one who recommended this, but if you can, just for the sake of maybe if you're allergic or if something more serious happens, because they say that some of the medication your body has to acclimate to, which I understand. Sometimes it's intestinal, you feel nauseous, but that subsides, and it's like that I could handle at home. But I just want to make sure that I know I can handle it fine, and I would want to pass that same advice on to you. So talk to your doctor. Communication is key. I am excited to do this. I'm excited to finally just get this down packed and just go for it. My doctors have told me that, take your meds and it's, and eat well and rest well and stay healthy. And, everyone can overcome this, anyone who's HIV positive. And I also had a fun conversation. I talked about a cure, just in the namesake. We were talking about medications and whatnot. I think the one thing, especially being someone who is a health care professional who represents themselves in the community, she obviously was very hesitant to say that there's a cure in the immediate future. We still have a lot of trials to go through, but it's not impossible, and I will always want to keep pushing everyone out there to remind whoever are the scientists and the powers that be that we need a cure. We cannot rest on our laurels, and we need to cure people. So with that said, I'm excited, I'm positive, and I can't wait to get on the meds because I can finally, put my mind at peace and just get back to living. With that said, little fun thing just to end this video, I signed up for Tidal today. I was chatting with a really cool person at a Magnolia Home Theater where I've been looking at some speakers and sound systems because I'm a huge audiophile. I love great audio. I love great sounding music and hearing what is the truest form, the most high quality level that you can. And so far, I'm just listening to this on, for, just so people know, I have an iMac. Even here, even the tiny speakers at the bottom, I can hear the difference between Spotify and Tidal. It's just so, anyways, I'm throwing my hat into the Tidal ring. I would recommend you all to do the same. It's high quality, high fidelity. Fidelity? I don't know if I'm high fidelity. Fidelity. I'm going to figure that out. And while I'm doing that, you should sign up for Tidal. Anyways, stay strong.